What's up, people? How is everybody tonight? Hey, I can hear myself in the living room. Okay, it's been a while. Let's see how this goes without Brad tonight, guys. Okay. So tonight, it's gonna be a little bit more chill. I got a bunch of folks in the living room tonight. We just watched the last episode of Stranger Things. Um, we've already seen it, but we didn't get to watch it together, so we watched it together tonight. So, for as people come in here, we'll make sure we keep reminding no spoilers because it is still kind of new, so we don't want people being spoiled. But tonight we will be drawing a Demogorgon. It's going to take me a while, so I'm going to jump into it pretty quick in just a second. Um, so hang tight. Oh, I forgot to put this up. I have a Demogorgon. I have a Demogorgon, an actual Demogorgon. So we'll be using this as reference tonight. So maybe I should leave it there. It's kind of like a throne. I feel kind of badass with it. Um, don't be saying uh-uh. I hear you in there. Okay. Well, I don't really have much to share, but before I get started, real quick, if you haven't checked out my calendar that I made, I learned how to use Canva the other day, so I'm feeling pretty young. Learned how to use Canva the other day, so I made a calendar for the month of January so that I can um, lay out all the live streams that I want to do this month, so that you guys can plan your life around me because I know I'm probably the most important thing in your life. So go check it out. It's the pinned post that I have on Instagram, and a bloody starfish behind. Yeah, it means basically a bloody starfish. Yeah, kind of creepy. Hey, Sophie. Um, the art is the only thing going down. Scrunchy knows what's up. Yeah, I got the hair down just for you guys tonight. It's looking pretty majestic. Um, but I made a calendar. Go check it out. It's my pinned post on Instagram, and that way you can keep up with everything that I do in the month of January, and I'll do it going forward. But obviously, Brad's not here tonight. But we knew that this might happen. I needed to go ahead and plan some stuff so that I could keep, some kind of schedule. Um, we knew that there might be some days where we can't, um, that our schedules wouldn't meet up, and that's okay. So on the days that he's not here, they'll just be kind of more of a chill, kind of relaxing one. So you guys keep the conversation going in the comments, and then every once in a while I'll look up when I remember to do so. The only thing is if my head gets in the shot, nobody's here to tell me. But I do have like 7 people in the living room right now. So if my head gets in the shot, they can always just run in here and, and tell me that my head's in the shot. Um, so anyway, with that, we're gonna get to drawing. See if I still remember how to do all this. So we've got a Demogorgon laid out here. We're going to be doing inks and everything on it. So we're just going to be going straight into inks. I feel like this thing's gonna fall, so I'm just gonna. I don't want to get eaten by a Demogorgon while I'm trying to draw a Demogorgon, so I'm gonna put it down here so that I can keep referencing it. All right, so we're gonna get started here. What's up, Stink? How are you, man? All right, see if I can get this light going how I want it. All right. I wish I could at least have some music or something going, but I don't want YouTube to come knock on my window and tell me to go fuck myself. So, all right, let's get started on this Demogorgon. No, I made that Demogorgon. It's made out of. At the, at the end of the stream, I'll show you more about it. But it usually hangs in my garage. I made it out of foam and cardboard and some clay and a whole bunch of other shit. So, um, our Halloween party one year was Stranger Things themed, and I made that, and it hung in our living room, and it was so badass that I didn't want to just put it upstairs. Um, so we just it hangs in my garage all year. But I love making stuff, so that was super fun to make. Let me do this where I'll come in a little bit closer here. Yeah, I love. I always said if I couldn't do something with art or do something with drawing, like drawing comics, I would love to do something that involved, making um, props or like movie props or just props in general. Because I love making stuff. So I don't think we're going to start out with a brush. We're going to start with this one. Yeah, it. I would love to do something like that. Um, I like doing stuff with my hands. Take that comment however you want it, but I love doing creating things. Like that's why I love doing Halloween props and stuff like that. So since we're drawing a Demogorgon tonight, any Stranger Things fans out there? Let's do. Nope. I really need a better lighting setup. Yeah, that might work. What's up, Cliff? uh, you know, this is one of those reasons I need Brad so that I can boot spammers in here. And Cliff, I'll just go ahead and say it. Um, no, Dumbo is not for sale. Dumbo will never be for sale. And Cliff, I've tried to get tried. I haven't tried very hard, but I want to get Corey on one of our live streams. I would love to do it. I always said that it'd be cool if I penciled a piece and then penciled a piece live and then Corey inked it live. I thought that'd be super cool. But it's hard for him to get away from the basketball team. So no, we all talk smack about Corey. Just Cliff doesn't because he's apparently Cliff's favorite, and Cliff loves to tell me that. I mean, we all know the penciler does most of the work, right? I mean, not that we're better than you, but we're at least better than inkers. Never praise him in public. Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he is a really good and talented inker slash artist. Hey, you in the living room, is it weird to watch me drawing when I'm just in another room? Watch me drawing on TV? Yeah. So Corey's inks are now the Ark of the Covenant. Okay. Corey, I'm glad you finally got a fan, man. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Oh, uh, hmm, hmm. Yeah. Comment stands, Aaron. JK LOL. You know, a good inker really brings out the best in a penciler. Still looking for a good inker. I'm just kidding. Don't hate me. Man, there's a reason that all my stuff always goes to Corey. And Aaron, you'll get your hand fixed and you'll be back in the saddle, buddy. Yeah. He does deliver on his deadlines. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. He is quite reliable. Oh, I'm off camera. Hold on. I gotta make sure I don't make this Demogorgon's face just look like a butthole with rose petals. Trying to think of the best way to do the teeth on this thing. I think I'm just going to have to go back in with a white paint pen. I think that'll be the best. Yeah, my hair is it's 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 quite long, Cliff. It's quite long. You missed the intro. Had had it down in all its glory. A slow motion hair flip. I wonder if OBS has a slow motion mode to make that work. Then I'll just have to record it on my phone and I'll have it for the next stream. I'll put music to it and stuff. It'll be a whole thing. It's quite quiet in here. Aaron, what time is it over there in the old Ingerland? Are you still sick? Is that what you didn't you say you were getting the flu or something like that? 12:20. Well, I appreciate you staying up, buddy. Y'all make sure to like the video. Hopefully, going back to a normal streaming schedule we'll start getting the people back in here that used to tune in with us. I always thought it was a lot of fun when we'd just be in here and talk about random shit, or it ended up turning into talks about Transformers. Yeah, go for it, man. I got some of the Transformers uh, soundtrack music on my workout playlist. Some bangers on that album. How's the stream for everybody? Does it seem like it's lagging? Is the quality okay? I've been wondering because my computer apparently now Microsoft is not supporting Windows 10 anymore, and this computer apparently can't update to Windows 10. I can't afford to buy a new computer, so we're just gonna see how it goes. Good. Got the old lapel mic going. They seem to the lapel mics seem to be working really well. It's cool because they work on a computer, they work on a phone. Um, I don't know. Uh, Temdan, Temdan, USB mics. I'll send you a link. I should still have it in uh my save or my orders on Instagram. Not Instagram, on you fuck, not YouTube either. On Amazon. What the hell that website's called? I'll send you a link. They were pretty cheap, so that's why I bought them because there's a whole bunch um, that are pretty darn expensive. Hey, what's up, Mr. Jayhawk? How are you, man? We are fully on in the upside down. You missed it. I got attacked by a Demogorgon earlier. I'll bring it up here in a little bit and I'll show you. I guess I'm not really moving a lot. I could have just left it behind me. There you go. Don't forget to hit the like button. No, I do have a. I've got an actual dog behind me. It looks like she's really sad back there. That's my dog Sophie. She's not actually sad. She's very loved. Um, no, I have a. Hold on, just a second. I'll show you. I have a Demogorgon, an actual Demogorgon that I made. He's like he's coming out of the wall. He mounts to the wall. He usually sits in my garage. So I brought him in here since Brad couldn't be here. I was gonna dress him up and put a mic in front of him, but I couldn't get him to sit on the couch right. So we'll put him back on the chair. There. I mean, if that shit don't get people talking when they pop in randomly, I don't know what else will. Yeah, Sophie's face. Yeah, so sometimes she gets she'll be behind me and she'll just go, you know. Don't let her fool you. We go on walks and slash runs every morning. She just had a huge dinner. She even had some pizza crust tonight. The art, I mean, they may stay. They may stay for the art. They're definitely going to start talking about that damn Demogorgon. Matt, I'm sorry you're sick, buddy. Get better. Do better, Matt. Y'all don't forget to smash that like button. Smash it hard. Do the kids still say that? Smash the like button. There you go. Share it out. Tell people to come in here. Like I said, I usually have my brother Brad with me, but our schedules didn't match up tonight. This is the first time I've ever streamed on YouTube without him. Usually he keeps the conversation going while I'm head down drawing. He seems to be a lot more interesting than I am. But he'll be here for the next one, I'm sure. See you, Matt. Have a good one, buddy. Yeah, Aaron, if you could unlike it and then re-like it again. But when you re-like it, could you like it harder? Yeah, I thought that was you hitting it because I felt something in my pants when you hit it the second time. So you probably did it right. I don't know, man. Does he even do YouTube anymore? I have no clue. Go send him a message real quick on Instagram, Corey. Corey, between you and me calling each other cowards and tagging Ryan Stegman, one of them he's gonna jump in again. He doesn't realize how much he needs us. He still owes us a Vantage cover. Yeah, I know. At Jim Lee, bro. If Jim Lee showed up in here, I'd just stop the stream. I wouldn't even know how to react. Do not do the young blood guy because he will show up in here, and I'm gonna have to tell him what a real sack of shit I think he is. He's like saying Bloody Mary into a mirror. He just appears. So streaming on TikTok sure was weird. So Mrs. Scoot and uh, Sister Scoot and Sister Scoot's friend Jordan and Mrs. Scoot's friend Daniel are in the living room. They're watching me on TV. It's really strange. I feel like I'm being made to perform for them. Like they hit me, didn't feed me, and told me to go in there and draw. But hey, man's best friend Sophie came in here with me. She's cuddled up with a pillow. Yeah, so TikTok is it's weird. Um there's like all this like carnival looking shit on the screen. Like I don't know what it all means. It's like get some coins and give some bits and I'm like I just want to draw. Like, I don't know what the hell all this means. I don't know if like getting bits means I've made it or were they about to boot me? I have no idea. But it's like all these colorful things were flashing all over the screen. And every time I'd look up, it was something new, and I don't fucking understand it. I mean, I'm sure there's something to it, but I have no idea. I don't know. Were were people trying to pay me money? I don't know. I have no clue. Shit, maybe I should delete here and get back on TikTok. But I think TikTok, I don't. I mean, I'm sure if I had a bigger following, I've only got like 1,000 something followers on there. I think if I had a bigger following on there, maybe. But it's people's attention spans on TikTok are so small. Like it's a scrolling thing. You go there when you're bored. So I don't know how many people are on there to go watch somebody draw. You know. But I mean, I'm gonna try it a few more times and see how it goes. Hey, only worth point 0.5 of a cent. I mean, oh no, the Demogorgon. Um, I'll uh, I'll look more into it. We'll see. Bits are apparently how you get noticed and go up in ranks. I have no idea what to do with them when they're on the screen. Like it's no shit. It's like I was streaming and then all this colorful stuff started popping up and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" Where are you going, Soph? Oh no, a Demogorgon. The Demogorgons are a cool design. Oh yeah, no. So Stink, I said in the description of this video, as well as at the beginning, I told for anybody that comes in, if you have season 5, which I have, it's still new enough. We don't need to spoil it for anybody. So no spoilers up in here. And I know it's like pretty divisive right now, but I don't even want to go into my opinions because I don't want my opinions to affect anybody else's opinion. Sophie, throwing up under my chair down here? What are you doing? Hmm. That doesn't surprise me though, Corey. What shows are usually on at your house? Like Coco Lemon or kid shows? Yeah, Coco Lemon, isn't that a show? Coco Melon. Fuck. Yeah, I knew it was like a fruit or something. She was shop at Lululemon. Yeah. Yeah. Coco Melon. I mean, Lulu, Lulu Melon got them pants to make your ass look good. Is that pronounced Joe Donjo or Jodenjo or Ja Danjo? Hello, living room. Yeah, you guys just converse with each other. Now my couch is talking to me. I don't know if you guys in the living room see his comment, but it says living room. If you could be any character from Stranger Things that doesn't have powers, who would it be? Discuss as a group and get back to me. If y'all are having a shitty evening, you can still tell her that it's fun. I definitely want to be Steve because he's a milf. So, Aaron, you're saying coming in here didn't make your evening the best evening ever? After drawing this, I think isn't there a Stranger Things comic still going on? That could be fun to do a cover for. I can agree with that, Aaron. Steve had one of the he had some of the best character development throughout the whole series. Oh, dude. So the first time you see Billy, I laugh every time because he's so 80s. I love him. I love Billy so much. When he sprays cologne on his dick, I I love it. I love it. Oh, dude, do not start a Disney conversation with them in there. There's some serious Disney action. Ted, Ted's the best. You mean the high school dropout club? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make one of these streams Disney themed. I think I could rock a Disney princess. Question is, what Disney princess would I want to draw the most? Do the Xenoscope version of a Disney princess. Oh, I mean, I've got the hair for it. I'm gonna put up a poll on my Instagram. Which Disney princess should I draw slash cosplay? May turn on Mrs. Scoot too much. Then we'll have to switch over from YouTube to OnlyFans. Rapunzel. Oh, yeah, that would actually. You're not wrong. Could braid these locks up and throw it off a tower. I do love Tangled. Tangled's awesome. Yeah, we could do that. Be a Man's one of my favorite Disney songs. Be a man. I'd say I'm swift as a coursing river. What about Chimpo? Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun doing that Aspen cover because Michael Turner will forever and always be the GOAT. So drawing one of his original characters is like a dream come true. I'd love to do something else with Aspen in the future, but they're very focused on movies and TV stuff at the moment. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I could bun up all this hair too. Plus, you know we could talk Star Wars all day long. Hey, hey. I love Mulan. I'm not Mulan. I mean, I love Mulan, but I loved Moana. Moana was great, and Moana 2 was actually very good too. I enjoyed it. Now I have "Be a Man" from Mulan stuck in my head. Don't act like you haven't thought about me dressed up as Princess Leia. Dude, I've never seen Home on the Range. I need to I need to get on that. Corey, do you ever use these pins? These Fudenosuke Tombow pins? Are you the one that told me about these? I really like these. This is actually the soft tip, and I think most comic artists that I know that use these use the hard tip, and I thought that I would actually like those more. Um, but I feel like honestly, I get more control out of these soft tip ones. Yeah, oh yeah. I've already been through about 3 or 4 of these, but I love the how thin of a line that I seem to get with the brush tip, the soft tip. I mean, because I have like a couple of the hard tip ones, but I feel like I get a more controlled line with the soft tip. I got really into using them when I was drawing those daily ghost sketches. What are those pins? I don't know those. Kohinoor? Kohinoor? Because the one thing that I've found since I've been doing a lot more inking is I can't find anything with ink that I like that's super dark. Like this stuff I like for small areas, it gets pretty dark, but um other than that, like if you try to do, I mean, obviously doing big areas with this is no good because it takes forever. But I can't find anything that's really dark other than the like the repeatograph ink that you fill that you can dip your pen in, with like a nib. What? You bought some Walt Simonson pencils? Holy crap! Hey, Stink, if you need to, you just send those to me. I have an 11 by 17 scanner right here. Um, Now, will they get back to you? I can't guarantee you that. So it might just be you might just have to take that chance. What did you get, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, Stink has a lot of I've got a stack of art for him. Not to mention his commissions I've got to do. I think I have one or two more sketch cards left to do for him, and then his full cover piece, and then a Green Lantern sketch cover. So I have him on the docket for this month. I'm trying to keep it pretty, trying to keep my schedule pretty structured this month because I have so many people asking about when I'm going to open commissions again, but I refuse to do it until I'm done with everything from last year. What else did you get? Man, Beta Ray Bill's fun to draw. You're the first one that's ever got me to draw Beta Ray Bill. He's got some challenge to him. I ain't gonna lie, but he's fun. It was looking pretty cool. I think what I like most about this pen is it's not as hard to push down when I want to get a thick line. So that might be it. Once I finally get done with all this like under flap action, shouldn't be a whole bunch left to do. Under flap action. It's definitely some under flap action. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people doing that, Corey. Do you usually just refill? I mean, obviously these don't because the tips get destroyed. But do you usually do that? Refill certain pins? Oh, dang. Do you use the Repeatograph ink or do you use something else? I'll say this: I do enjoy penciling more than anything, but I've really liked expanding uh, my tool repertoire. I guess that's what you'd say. It's been fun learning new things. Repeatograph, yeah. Um, I have a little vial here of Repeatograph ink. I haven't used it a ton, and I've got a nib holder, and I've got nibs. These were, I don't remember what brands these are, but these were suggested by, oh my God, I can't remember what artist I got these suggested to me from, but I've yet to really use them. I think I need to. And then obviously I have like the brush pens, I like these a lot. Um, but they do, I've gotten three different of these, and one of them has been awesome, and the other two were kind of mediocre. So I don't know if that's just luck of the draw or what. But it's also cool too. I'll show it here in a second, but with the Daniel Moore Johnson art book, he did a book on in all of them called Line Time, and it shows all the tools he uses. And I'm not gonna lie, his art book is freaking outstanding. But I probably got the most enjoyment out of that damn Line Time book, learning about all the tools he uses and how he uses them and stuff. Super cool. Yeah, that's what I've felt. Um, Speedball Super Black. Ugh. So it clumps up in the container. Does it like unclump like when you shake it, or do you have to stir it, or sorry, Sophie, I need to look at the Demogorgon. The Kuretake, isn't that? Which ones are these? I've got I've got this one. I think these are Kuretake. And then I have the Pentel pocket brush pen that takes um, the cartridges. These aren't supposed to be refillable, but I've heard of people refilling them, and I'm sure it probably just screws off of there. I might have to look at it and see because I really like the tip on that particular one. I've got two or three more in my little case down here, but that one definitely has the best brush on it. Hmm. If it is, I sure don't know how. Oh, I don't want to unscrew it because I'm gonna have ink go everywhere. End screws off. Remove the stopper thing. Huh. Okay. I'll give it a look because then I'll feel it with that repeatograph ink that I have because that'd be really rad because I love the brush on that one. The Pentel pocket brush pen I have was suggested by Todd Knott. I like it a lot, but the ink is terrible in it. It's very it's not blue like a ballpoint pen, but it dries very gray. But that's another one of the pens that I've heard is very kind of hit or miss. Like you may get a really good one, you may get a really shitty one. Oh, okay. All right. So I'll look into a refillable one. Oh, okay. So you just got to dilute it some. I don't like pulling rendering lines with this pen though. I still like using my microns for rendering lines. Okay, I'm done with that. Another question for you inkers. Erasing. Have y'all found an ink that doesn't pull up when you erase? Because I've yet to find one. I can do it pretty good, like when I use this kneaded eraser, um, and I do it kind of slow, but it takes a lot of time. Yeah, I figured. I have gotten better um, with making sure my pencils are pretty light before I start inking. And it doesn't really matter as much if I draw with the blue pencil underneath. Um, but with this one, I didn't really lighten it down before I started inking. Still a penciler, guys. I'm not. I'm not an inker. So still think like a penciler. And pencilers just think it can be fixed in post. Let's see how we're doing here. All right, here's where we are so far. So I'm gonna get in here and get some of this small detail going. I really wanted to, because drawing all the teeth individually would suck. So I was gonna do it with white pen or white with my white Posca pen. Um, Let me just try and see what it looks like because there's still a lot of white on here, so I don't know if it's gonna work. But let's see. Actually, you know what I should do? I should render first. Find my. Hell's my. There it is. Good old trusty Micron. Going with the 3 on this one, so. Can never go wrong with Micron. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Putting down red for the mouth, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. We'll just see what we'll see what time allows. We got about 30 more minutes. I usually go live um, for you folks that haven't tuned in before. I usually go live for about 2 hours. So we'll see. We'll see what time looks like. I have no, maybe I don't. I thought I had a Copic. I have a Copic multi-liner somewhere. I've also got some Prismacolor pens that are similar to Micron. They're not bad, but I think I prefer the microns. And man, you better reach down there and get it, or tell him that the Tooth Fairy ain't bringing him any quarters. Tooth Fairy's definitely not bringing him any pennies. Corey, Mrs. Scoots in there shit talking Iowa. He'd be proud. Yeah, Micron's got it. They got it right. I really like them too because I can do kind of this action that I'm doing here. It's kind of a gradient line. Yeah, I've heard about people refilling microns. I got the application back on. In other news, while I'm over here bad at transitioning, I got the application back for my Heroes Con booth, so just got to pay for it now. So it looks like Heroes Con will be official this year. That con was really good to me. Heroes Con is June like 12th, 13th, and 14th or something like that. It's the weekend before Father's Day. Heroes Con was wild. It was crazy because there's so many top creators there that I had no idea what to expect. And honestly, I wasn't expecting much. Um, but it opened, and in a few minutes in, I wasn't sweating it. I was like, yeah, I know people are going in line to wait and meet Chris Claremont, and Daniel Warren Johnson and stuff like that. But then, man, once people found the booth, it started going crazy. It was unbelievable. People walk up to your booth and they're like, "Oh, there you are." I'm like, "Am I under arrest?" I heard you were going to be here. Like, are you talking to me? Crazy stuff. Fun booth. Fun convention. Yeah, I heard they changed the name. Comic Book Giveaway Day. It's not Free Comic Book Day anymore. It's pretty stupid. Because wasn't it? I think it was trademarked by Diamond or something like that. I think that's pretty damn stupid. I'm still calling it Free Comic Book Day. They can go get fucked. Yeah, pretty stupid name. God, I may be rendering butthole mouth for the next year. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. Too bad you aren't gonna be here like the week before, or landing the week of. Corey, you can claim it. Old butthole mouth himself. Inks by butthole mouth. He'd never do that. He loves you too much. Okay, so okay, so I assume you're going to be going to that again, right, Oh, that's cool. I know. I've never done a joint table, obviously, other than with Brad, but those have always been in my name. But Steve Cannon was talking to me, and he usually does New York Comic Con, but he didn't get to go this past year. Um, but he was talking about trying to go next year, and we are talking about doing a joint booth for New York Comic Con. So I don't know if we're gonna make that happen or not, but that would be super cool. Corey, have you thought about going and fucking yourself? I mean, I'm sure you have. Who am I kidding? But yes, Corey, I have thought about it. In that 20 minutes that you have free from your children, you should make it happen. Sorry, I keep getting off screen here. I watched something the other day on the history of the Wilhelm scream. It's very interesting. what have I got? 10 minutes here. May go a little bit longer. We'll see. I always do these streams, and I always think about David Finch. He does his live streams. He finishes whole body shots in 2 hours. One day I hope to be on that level. Oh, how about now, Aaron? Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I think I was so dormant that the mic went off. I got lost in the detail. Got lost in the detail. I think I'm about to call it on here. Yeah, no, I'm about to do the teeth. I laid down some inks on up there, so it should be okay. So we're okay. I think that one was I think that one died. Yeah, that mic was dying. That's why. Yeah, I think the white will be okay for the teeth. Yeah, this was literally probably the easiest way to do the teeth. I want to draw some slobber and stuff hanging down, but I'm scared it might end up overpowering it. Man, 2 hours sure did fly by. But whenever I sit here and I draw for this long and it feels like it flew by, that's how I know I can make it work as a job. Matt, did you lay down and now you're feeling better? Now you're back? Okay. All right, how's that look? I think the white looks okay for the tea. I think it's crazy. I spent all the time doing all that black just to get covered up with all these tiny whites. Yeah, I think that did help bring it to life, though. I do want to do like some slobber and stuff, but if I draw white down here, it's not going to show up. It would need something in the background. But that's all right. I think I'll call it there. You know, as with anything, I may end up, messing with it even after I'm done here. But we'll sign this bad boy up. Done. So let's see. Old butthole mouth. Old butthole mouth. Corey, how's this self portrait of you look? Self portrait. How's this portrait of you look? Yeah, I'll show it in just a second when I bring the camera back up. Real quick though, I do want to show you guys that Line Time book by Daniel Warren Johnson um, that I was talking about earlier because it's really cool. Um, well, first of all, look, I got a signed print by him, which is pretty damn rad. Um, so this book right here, it's called Line Time. So he drew all the tools that he uses. So, and then he kind of describes how he uses them and stuff. So this book is this book came for free with the art book, and this is the one I probably spent the most time just looking through and reading. But it's pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. But yeah, okay, so um, so Demogorgon. Hold on. Let me move this out of the way. Uh, Here it is, Matt. So you see how big this thing is compared to me. So yeah, you can kind of see it here. It's made out of cardboard, so it's I did you can kind of see it. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see the seams right here. I made a cardboard like skeleton, and then I used spray expanding foam, and basically gave it its basic shape, and then I just carved it all out, carved every bit of it, um, just with a utility knife, and then all the teeth I individually made out of Sculpey, and then I threw them in the oven, to bake them, and then just stabbed. They're just little little pieces of clay, and they just stabbed right in since it's foam, and they just stay. So this guy literally just hangs in my garage all year, just hanging out because I couldn't bear to bring him upstairs. Um, so okay, thanks, man. Someone asked me one time how much I would sell it for. First of all, I wouldn't sell it because I had a lot of fun making it, but I mean, I wouldn't sell it for less than $3,000 or $4,000. It took a lot of time, a lot of time. So, um, okay. Uh, yep, I don't think I have anything else. Okay, so if you haven't, like I said at the beginning, I made a oh, I'm not gonna sell it. Come on, I'm not gonna sell it. I'll never sell it. Matt, you like it? Um, so again, I made a calendar that's pinned to my Instagram. Go check it out if you haven't, and check out the rest of the month's live streams. I think I have. Yeah, no problem, Stink. I appreciate you showing up. Hope you'll show up to the other ones. This coming week, I only have one that I think it's an Instagram live I'm doing on Wednesday, and it's of Two Face. I have a commission for Two Face. It should be fun. And then, um, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday following, should see the return of Brad on the YouTube stream. And we'll be doing, I got a commission of Darth Talon that I'll be doing. Hey, Matt, you know what? What time on Wednesday? I don't know, but that's why I made a calendar. You should go check it out. Go check it out. It's probably 5 or 6. I don't know. I think I planned it for 5 or 6 in the afternoon. Um, that way, I'll probably be done before Mrs. Scoot gets home because she gets off at 6 that day. So, um, yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, hopefully we can stick to this and do regular streams, and you'll see Brad more. And I do have a plan where I want to try to get some guests, like guest artists and stuff on. Um, hey Matt, if I'm on and I'm streaming on Instagram, send me an invite, and you and me can stream together. I'm fine with that. That'd be fun. Maybe you can color or something while I'm drawing, and people can listen to us ramble back and forth. But yeah, hopefully we get to keep doing this regularly because this year I want to keep it to being a regular thing. So hopefully you guys will tune in, tell your friends. Hopefully you had fun, and we will see you guys next time. See you.